Good morning everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the 3 problems regarding general form of a matrix. I have given the link of previous episode. You can see in the description for better understanding of this episode. Okay. We have to construct a 2 by 2 matrix if Aij is equal to I plus j the whole square divided by 2. Make sure that the square is only for numerator. You have to construct a 2 by 2 matrix. For that, first you have to write the general form of a matrix containing a 2 by 2 matrix. So, A11, A12, A21, A22. This is a general form of a matrix of order 2 by 2. Yes or no? No. You have to find out each element. Instead of substituting I and j, you have to substitute 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. Yes or no? So first element I am going to find out A11 is equal to 1 plus 1 the whole square divided by 2. That is 2 square is 4. 4 by 2 is nothing but 2. That means first element is 2. A12 is equal to 1 plus 2 the whole square divided by 2, that is 3 square, which is 9 by 2. Now, A21, that is also 9 by 2. 2 plus 1 the whole square divided by 2, that is also 9 by 2. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 square, 9 by 2. Now, A22 is nothing but 2 plus 2 the whole square divided by 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 square is 16, 16 by 2 is nothing but 8. So the required matrix is, listen here, A11 is 2, A12 is 9 by 2 and A21 is also 9 by 2 and the last element A22 is nothing but 8. That's the required 2 by 2 matrix according to the given condition Aij. Now we will move on to the next question. Aij is equal to 1 by 2 into modulus of minus 3i plus j. You have to construct 3 cross 2 matrix or 3 by 2 matrix. For that, first you have to write the general form of a matrix, that is B is equal to any capital letter English alphabet. B is equal to A11, A12, A21, A22, A31, A32. This is a general form of a matrix containing a 3 cross 2. So no. Now, similarly, you have to find out E moment. Each element you have to find out. A11 is nothing but 1 by 2 into modulus of minus 3 into 1 plus 1. That is 1 by 2 into modulus of minus 3 into 1 is minus 3. Minus 3 plus 1. That means 1 minus 3 is minus 2. So modulus of minus 2 is nothing but 2 itself. So 2 by 2 is nothing but 1. So first element is nothing but 1. A12 is equal to 1 by 2 into modulus of minus 3 into 1 plus j value 2. Now 1 by 2 into minus 3 into 1 minus 3 plus 2. 2 minus 3 is minus 1. Minus 1, modulus of minus 1 is what? 1. So answer is 1 by 2. A12 is 1 by 2. Now A13. A21 is equal to 1 by 2 into modulus of minus 3 into 2 plus 1. Minus 3 into 2 is what? Minus 6. Minus 6 plus 1. That means 1 minus 6. Minus 5. Answer is minus 5 by 2. That is something but A21. Now, A22. Similarly, you have to find out the value of A22, A31 and A32. Is it clear? You will get the required matrix of order 3 by 2. Now, 3 cross 4 matrix I have to construct. According to the condition, Aij is equal to 2i minus j. So, I am taking here capital M. Because always a matrix denoted by a English capital letter English alphabet. So, M is equal to general form of a matrix 3 cross 4. So, that is A11, A12, A13, A14, A21, A22, A23, A24, A31, A32, A33, A34. A34. So A11, same concept. A11 you have to find out. Substituting Ij is equal to 1. Ij 1 comma 2. Ij 1 comma 3. Similarly, you have to find out each element to construct the 3 cross 4 matrix according to the given condition. Aij is equal to 2y minus j. Please try this problem. Okay. Now we are going to discuss about the types of matrices. First type is row matrix. Row matrix. A matrix is said to be a row matrix if it has only one row. A matrix is said to be a row matrix if it has only one row. For example, I am taking capital A is equal to 1, 7, 8, 9, minus 3, etc. Having only one row, such a type of matrix is known as a row matrix. But how many columns here? N number of columns. So can you tell me what is the order of this matrix? It is nothing but 1 cross n or 1 by n. Because a matrix having only one row and n number of columns, such a matrix is known as a row matrix. The second type is column matrix. Second matrix is column matrix. A matrix is said to be a column matrix if it has only one column and n number of rows. Such a matrix is known as a column matrix, that is 1, 8, 9, etc. Listen, can you tell me how many, can you tell me the order of this matrix? One column, n number of rows, that means n cross n number of rows, but only one column. Such a matrix is known as a column matrix. Simple. Row matrix will have only one row. Column matrix will have only one column. Such a type of matrix is known as row matrix and column matrix. Is it clear? Now, we are going to discuss about a square matrix, diagonal matrix and a scalar matrix. Square matrix. What is the physical meaning of square? All the sides are same. Similarly, here a matrix is said to be a square matrix if number of rows is equal to number of columns. For example, I am taking capital P is equal to 2, 7, 8, minus 6. Can you tell me how many number of rows here? 2. How many number of columns? 2. Such a type of matrix is known as a square matrix. A matrix is said to be a square matrix if number of rows is equal to number of columns. Such a matrix is known as square matrix. Now, diagonal matrix. Very important, diagonal and scalar matrix. Diagonal matrix is if a square matrix is said to be a diagonal matrix. If a square matrix is said to be a diagonal matrix if all its non-diagonal elements are 0. All its non-diagonal elements are 0 in the sense capital Q is equal to compulsory I have to take number of rows and number of columns should be same because a square matrix is said to be a diagonal matrix. So a square matrix is said to be a diagonal matrix if its non-diagonal elements are 0. That means other than this diagonal elements 2, 0, 0, minus 6. Other than this main diagonal elements, all the entries should be 0. This is a case of 2 by 2 matrix. In the case of 3 by 3 matrix, how it looks like? Listen here. 2, 0, 0, 0, minus 6, 0, 0, 0, 7. All non-diagonal elements are 0 or not? Non-diagonal elements are 0. Yes or no? Such a formation of matrix is known as diagonal matrix. Listen here very carefully. A square matrix is said to be a diagonal matrix if its non-diagonal elements other than this diagonal elements, all the elements should be 0. Such a matrix is known as diagonal matrix. Now come to scalar matrix. A diagonal matrix is said to be a scalar matrix. A diagonal matrix is said to be a scalar matrix. All the diagonal elements should be same. That means 2, here also 2, here also 2. Such a type of matrix is known as a scalar matrix. Is it clear? Once again I repeat. Scalar matrix is nothing but a diagonal matrix is said to be a scalar matrix if its all the diagonal elements should be same. All the diagonal elements should be same. Such a formation of a matrix is known as scalar matrix. Very important note you should know regarding diagonal and scalar. Before entering into this note concept, you should know the definition of diagonal and scalar matrix. First, you clear this definition of diagonal matrix and scalar matrix. The note is every scalar matrix is diagonal matrix. Every scalar matrix is a diagonal matrix, but diagonal matrix is not a scalar matrix. Diagonal matrix is not a scalar matrix. That means diagonal matrix, I told that non-diagonal elements are 0. Non-diagonal elements are 0. Like this. Non-diagonal elements are 0. May not be same. If it is same also, no problem. Such a type of matrix is known as a diagonal matrix. In case in the diagonal elements all the elements are same, such a matrix is known as scalar matrix. That's what I told. Scalar matrix implies diagonal matrix, but diagonal matrix need not be a scalar. Is it clear? Next type of matrix is identity matrix. So far we have discussed about row matrix, column matrix, square matrix, diagonal matrix, scalar matrix. Now we are going to discuss about the identity matrix. A square matrix, again I am telling you, a square matrix is said to be an identity matrix. Yes. A square matrix is said to be an identity matrix if all the diagonal elements are unity. All the diagonal elements are unity. Or like this also you can tell. A diagonal matrix is said to be an identity matrix. All the diagonal elements should be unity, in the sense diagonal entries or diagonal elements should be 1. For example, A is equal to 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. This is an identity matrix. This is an identity matrix. Can you tell me the order of this matrix? 3 by 3. Later we used to tell this is nothing but I3 we used to tell, because identity matrix of order 3. Identity matrix of order 3. What is order? That means 3 by 3 matrix. Identity matrix of order 2 is what? 1 0 0 1. That is nothing but I2. So can I tell this matrix is also a scalar matrix? Because other than diagonal elements, all the entries should be 0. Diagonal elements should be same. For scalar matrix, diagonal elements should be same. Here, the diagonal elements are same as well as diagonal elements are unity. Such a type of matrix is known as identity matrix. Is it clear? This is nothing but identity matrix of order 3, identity matrix of order 2. Then what about identity matrix of order 1? It will exist. Think and tell. Is it clear? So far we have discussed about 2-3 problems regarding general form of a matrix and the types of matrix: row matrix, column matrix, square matrix, scalar matrix, diagonal matrix, identity matrix. It's clear to everyone?